just warps you back into place. How is it speed hackers can go across the map 1,000 miles per hour? Yeah, I get stuck when I just try and move after logging in. My god, this game. At this point, I was still doing some cat burglaries and a bit of open world PvP, but it was mainly just a build-up period. I've managed to get my T3 blacksmith, so everything just kind of fell into place. Farming and harvesting is remarkably easy with the 4 times and all the general changes. I think I ever had to do was 1 hide run. And I did that while scouting, just scanning random animals. Get tons of alchemical just from one like volcano farm. It's like 12,000 coins. It's all pretty ridiculous now, but yeah, so this was the build-up period, but there wasn't much left to do after. You know, this person, Red Queen, is a speed hacker and a cheater. I've seen it before. Wasn't able to record it. And that was about a week ago I saw them. And then they're back now the second they have trouble with any kind of group, which is these Russians, they call in the hacker. So like it's really feeling like I'm about done here. I don't think you can play the game as a PvP raiding game in the state of the game. You can see I have a lot of stuff, very unorganized. Have a quick look around the base, given it might not all be long for this world. It's working on some DP, because why not? What else do you do? Not that you can get decent raiding on this server, so we'll go out tonight and have a try, you know? Just one last push, see what we can do. Yep. I have plenty of crap. Got a nice thugger by the end. Pretty decent. And I could rebirth him even better, but not bad, not bad. All in all, it's been a... I mean, it's an interesting run. I don't know if there's anything worth raiding or fighting for these days, to be honest. And the game has become too easy. 2, the cheaters have become far too rampant. Like, oh, this is fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill myself because I got stuck in the door. Wow. Great. Right, well, I've got 20 bombs on me, and I just want to go see what kind of trouble I can get into. Because, like I say, this is pretty much it. So, all rules are off. Kind of done now. Don't really have much more interest in playing, so... yeah, what else are you gonna do? Ride around, blow up some dude checks. Maybe get in some fights. Who knows? That's my old friend. Stay online. Info Rani, I think. Something like that. I don't know. I haven't been raided. Shit. Do not shoot me. I'm friendly. Oh, that was that. I've fought this play like so many times in the open world. Save my horse. As soon as the fire stops done. Horse open now. Decent throws. Vox's chest. Guessing these aren't the weapons they're using. This one, two. Jump. And we're through to the smelter. Or the blacksmith. Whatever. As soon as the fire stops. Get in there. Steel fire. Take back, wait till the bombs are used. Or cook. Smelter was active. Pardon? They just opened that chest. I swear that was locked a second ago. Oh, how's that not gone? What's any of that holding on by? And there's a lot of thralls. What the fuck? Invincible chests or something? Just making me curious. Floating chests. Fucking fantastic. Alright. do it one at a time. Flip. That's gonna be all of it, I think. I wonder where they came from. They are naked. Looks like this is a big pine still building up. Don't tell me they were all open. Oh, that's another raid done. The trick here is going to be... So, I had a base earmarked for a big final raid. And this raid went far from planned. Like, I wanted to burst through solo, get some loot, call it a day. But, well, the base itself proved to be more tricky than I thought, and I should have stuck with my base instinct to keep blowing this top foundation. I decided to then later convert more DP into arrows, and then return, and really I should have just kept blowing through. But the interesting thing isn't the initialization of the raid or even how it went, it's that later the raid would actually be interrupted. Now you see, I'd already been raiding a bunch of sandstone shacks, as you'd seen on the server, and it's pretty much a no-no to raid the friend of the cheetah's friends, I guess, and everyone's his friends. Like, if you have a T3 base, you're his friend. If you have a sandstone shack, you might be his friend. So I was getting a telling off already. The most interesting thing is this person comes along and essentially steals my raid. I don't actually fight them, we actually end up working together. That's the really odd part, is that we end up raiding the space together, and yeah, that wasn't fun. I didn't want to fight them because I knew instantly they would just call their cheetah friend, as they Ori have demonstrated time and time again they would, and kill and raid me, and then it'd be no fun at all. Now, what was interesting to me during the raid is they actually tried to control me quite a lot, but I managed to keep stealing DP and steal fire. They killed themselves a lot on bombs, and they weren't very good on finding the thralls, so I had a lot of opportunities to fill my pockets, and I did. But yeah, that wasn't fun. I wanted to do this solo, I wanted to burst through, I wanted to essentially do it off on my own back, but that just didn't happen because, well, this cheetah's been allowed to prosper. And they bragged to me they got 12k DP. It's like, oh, what's the big deal on having 12k DP on a server whenever you have an issue you call up a cheetah? I just don't get it. But anyway, that's the way this went. This was supposed to be my grand finale. It pretty much fizzled. But I'll show you, and then I'll show you what I did the next day, because it's all coming to a close. It's like 56 bombs, and I'm gonna get it. Really, I wasted like what? 5 or 6 on the wall, but even so. It's like 5 or 6 on the wall, and like, I don't know what, like 20 on top. Gonna need arrows. I think you have to target that, like, see the edge of the map there. That's great. It's just shoot at this. There. Oh shit. He's got a horse. I need to move quick. So you can outmaneuver me. If it doesn't have ESP, I should have lost him. Now I see someone spawning around there. Let's get this. Oh. How about that? Purples on that horse, may have like that. So we can't really hang about. Do a quick bring around the roses. They ended up coming back in different gear, figuring they might not recognize me if I had a different shield and helmet and non-dyed armor. And we ended up finishing out the raid together. Like I said earlier, managed to steal about 300 DP, tons of steel, fire, and tar, tons of alchemical, tons of hardened brick, tons of steel reinforcements. This was a bit standoffish, but he seemed to be fine with me looting some things as long as he dictated what, but I was just gonna grab whatever, and if we got in conflict, we got in conflict. It really didn't concern me. So, this is precisely 10 days after I started, and we're gonna upset some dragons who love their horde today, because started on the 17th, now the 27th, extremely loot rich, and we've had enough. We're done here. It's over. It's all going on the ground. Because it's despawn day! Yay! So yes, very rich, lots of legendaries. What happened yesterday was came across that raid. I was doing that raid, and then I was interrupted by that guy who's friends with the cheater. I ended up in the end finishing the raid with him. He was trying to control what loot I could get, but he was very bad and killed himself a few times. So I got into the steel fire and all that good stuff. And right as I log, the cheetah comes on. Ah, because their friend got raided. Well, that's it for me. I'll come here. They want to raid me. Because I'm leaving. Oh, and there's nothing to raid, so they can have fun with that. A lot more open concept. Oh, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. That was 10 days of Conan Exile's Age of Snore. I don't think I'll be returning to the game again. I mean, it should be self-evident at this point if you've watched any of this. But if you still enjoy it, good for you.